13th event of the season is being hosted here at Slaley Hall in Northumberland, and there's another £40,000 up for grabs. So will we see a familiar face take another win, or will a new name emerge from the field? This is the HotelPlanner.com PGA EuroPro Tour. This is the Break90 Classic, and this week we're at another fantastic venue, Slaley Hall Country House Golf Resort in Northumberland, just outside of Newcastle. The EuroPro Tour keeps improving as the season continues, both the standard of courses and the quality of golf. This is the third tier of European professional golf, and throughout the season we're watching future names of the sport develop as they compete for a Challenge Tour card. And we've got another great show in store. Coming up, we speak to some of the players feeling the pressure to perform well.
I don't know, I talked for quite a while then. I was sick of my own voice.
Johnny Morgan is out on the course giving us some tips.
4th, the 8th, 14th hole, 18th. I can do this though, Steve, I can.
And three of our golfers take on a different kind of sport.
See, he's pulling me off, man.
This is event 13 of 16 before the top 60 on the race to Alguna contest the Tour Championship in October, where the top 5 will earn Challenge Tour cards. So as we near the end of the season, the pressure really is mounting. And here's a reminder of what's happened so far on the HotelPlanner.com PGA EuroPro Tour. We have seen multiple winners, fresh talent emerge, first-time champions, and last week, a title was defended. After 12 events, this is how the race to Alguna shapes up. Those in the top 5 spots at the moment include Jack Senior and William Harold, James Watts, Stiggy Hodgson and James Robinson. But with £10,000 awarded to the winner each week, and with 4 events still to play, some good results mean anyone could still make it into the top 5 and earn a Challenge Tour card for next season. This week, Slaley Hall plays host, and it is a superb venue. At the heart of the estate is the stunning Edwardian mansion set in 1,000 acres of Northumberland moorland and forest. Our EuroPro golfers will take on the Priestman course, designed by Chairman of the PGA Neil Coles, and will certainly put our golfers to the test. Our resident pro, Johnny Morgan, is here to tell us a little bit more.
We're at the magnificent Slaley Hall, and they got 2 fantastic golf courses. The Hunting, what a great track. PGA Cup was held here last year. Years before that, European Tour event. All in all, just a good cookie, this baby is. And you got the Priestman, fantastic golf course. Par 72 and just under 7,000 yards long. I tell you what, it's an absolute beauty. The course is magnificent. There's many birdie chances out there, and also there's some danger. Let's get out there and have a look at what trouble you might get into. If you're slightly offline off the tee, you're in stuff like this, and there's loads of it. And we've got tricky, undulating greens. Water comes into play on quite a few holes around this track, just like this one right here. And tight fairways, just like these boys are finding out. Well, as we can see, the Priestman is fraught with danger. There's going to be massive highs and lows out on this golf course, and me, for one, can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Scoring was good in the opening 2 rounds, despite players having to contend with some gusty winds at the start of the week. Round 2 saw Jack Colgate set a new course record 63, whilst the ever-consistent Michael McGeady got it to 9 under par on a course with plenty of scoring opportunities, but some pretty penal rough. Here are the players leading the way going into round 3. Ross Kellett, who finished tied 3rd and tied 6th in the last 2 events, is one of 9 golfers who begins the final round 6 under par. Joining him is one of the longest drivers on tour, South African Darren Lloyd, who's 3 back on 7 under. Sebastian Garcia-Grout was one of the breakthrough stars on the EuroPro in 2013 and is on the hunt for his first top 5 finish of the summer. Also at 8 under is Sandeep Grewal, who won on tour in 2009 but has missed the cut in his 4 previous EuroPro events this year. Ireland's Michael McGeady came within 2 shots of victory at Mount Wolseley a fortnight ago. He'll be looking to get his first EuroPro win today. He's partnered in our final pairing by Jack Colgate, who wowed with a fantastic course record 63 in his second round to take the lead going into the final day.
Obviously the big focus is to do well today and try and get closer to that top 5 spot for the end of the year. And it's the 3rd time I think this year that I've been in the final group, so I've got a little bit of experience behind me now, and I feel like if I can just focus 1 shot at a time, I have a chance.
To be honest, to win out here, the standard is getting up there to winning on Challenge Tour and so on. You've seen guys that have gone on and moved on, so you just got to keep plugging away against the good players and see what happens.
A win would be great, you know. I just haven't won on this tour yet. Like, you know, I've won on the higher rank Challenge Tour, but just haven't broke through on this tour yet. So it would give me just a little bit more confidence leading up to the end of the season in tour school. So it would be great.
Time now to hand over to your commentary team with Richard Kaufman, first of all, to give us a rundown of the opening stages of round 3.
Thanks, Cara. Yes, 1 or 2 players making a move early on here in the 3rd and final round of the Break90 Classic. Let's start with Johnny Caldwell, only his 3rd EuroPro Tour event of the season. 71.67 first 2 days. The Northern Irishman with a par at the first and a birdie at the second, getting to 7 under par. Couple of pars to start for EuroPro Tour rookie Andrew Cheese, but this for a 2 at the par 3 third, and with another at the 4th, Cheese up to -8. Winner of the Build Base Open in July, James Robinson, with 70.68 first 2 days, another to birdie the 3rd, 3 off the lead at -7. And the big hitting South African, Darren Lloyd, lost in a playoff at Asbury Hall early in the season, off to the perfect start with a birdie at the 1st in a big group of players at -8. So it's Jack Colgate after that fantastic 63 yesterday, who's in front at 10 under par. But good scores could be on the cards again today at Slaley Hall, with Tim Dykes and James Watts shooting 65 and 66 respectively to move into the top 10. I'm Richard Kaufman alongside Johnny Morgan in the commentary box. Colgate with that fabulous round yesterday, the man to catch. John, do you fancy he might see it through?
I think he could. I really do. I mean, like you say, he hasn't played many, but I think he could do it, Richard.
Well, this is Sandy Gruel, who has won on the EuroPro Tour before, albeit 5 years ago now. Excellent shot into the opening hole, so a chance for him to get within a shot of the lead.
Yeah, I mean, here we are at the 2nd. I mean, it's a massive dog leg. The 2nd, you can take it over the trees if you get the drive right, but if you try and lay up, you don't quite get it past that corner. You're going to be a little bit difficult, but look at that shot in there. That was an absolute peach.
Yeah, Lloyd birdied the 1st, which is what Gruel's looking to do as well. He's got it, and it seems to me it's the type of course, John, if you're really on your game, you can make a low score out there. A little bit off and you're going to get into big trouble.
Well, you can. I mean, they've had a little drop of rain out there, and it's they're chucking darts at it now. They know the ball's going to stick. They can be so confident with their second shots or approaches into the green. It's, you know, you're going to see some low numbers.
540 yards, this 4th hole, par 5, as you can see, reachable in 2. Robinson setting up an eagle opportunity.
I mean, overall, this golf course is in fantastic condition. I mean, you can see that little bit of wet patch at the front of the green. I mean, it so happens that, you know, there was a nice little downpour earlier on in the day. But
players won't mind that, will they? I mean, the wind isn't a factor today either, which it was over the first couple of days.
It's true. They're going to feel very confident, but they know everyone else is going to be throwing darts at it as well and having a lot of birdies, if not eagles. I mean, on the first day's play, for instance, Sticky Hodgson had 3 eagles in his round alone. You know, I mean, unbelievable golf.
It looked like Robinson might get an eagle there, but it's just going to be a birdie, which will take him to 8 under par. Won on this course in 2010, the last time the EuroPro Tour came in a regular event to Slaley Hall. He was an amateur then, now a pro, obviously a winner just a short while ago as well, so he's in confident mood.
Well, McGeady, I mean, seasoned professional, been around for a while now, and knows his game inside out, where his strengths and weaknesses are, and no, he won't be too happy with that one. Down the right-hand side, spinning all the way back, And as you can see, Michael just getting on that right-hand side a bit too early, maybe. That's why it went a little bit, I should say, on his left-hand side a little bit too early. Stroke-wise, it's just gone to the right. And, yeah, he won't be too pleased with that one. Now, Jack in. Can he take the flag out?
Well, he's found the fairway. Not easy, is it, to follow up such a low number? 9 birdies, 9 pars yesterday. Incredible round of golf. He said he didn't even hit it that well, just putted fantastically.
Well, he is a bit of a hoover when it comes to the greens. He does like to hold and drain a few putts along the way. As you can see, Jack keeps it nice, plain and simple. You know, punches the ball through. Very aggressive little player he is. He's got some serious game, this lad.
Well, after that birdie at the first, Sandy Gruel, who can go low himself. I think he shot a 60 once on the EuroPro Tour.
I wouldn't be surprised. I grew up with Sandy. We played the England setup together. And look at this, look at this, get in. Oh, my God, what a beauty.
Wasn't he, didn't he used to play golf same course as Michael Owen?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think
I'm not
he
sure,
did,
Richard.
yeah, when they grew up as well. So,
oh, right. Wonder what his footballing skills are like.
Maybe not as good as Michael Owen's was.
Oh, no, no. And Michael cozying it up. Still a bit of work to be done. Great pace, just a little bit to the left.
This for a share of the lead for Sandy Gruel, who's to join Colgate at 10 under.
This will be the perfect start. Come on. Oh, lovely. And this man's been playing on so many tours on and off, you know, trying to find his mark, get off the, you know, get back onto the European tour. I mean, he is a grinder. He's a great player. It's only a matter of time until it clicks. Colgate, can he open up with a bird? Oh.
But a good putt, you know, wasn't short of the hole, had a chance, and, you know, that's a very solid opening par. Nothing wrong with that for Colgate, albeit he is now joined by Sandy Gruel at the top.
Yeah, I got a feeling you're going to see some seriously quick starters. You know, they're going to get on a birdie train straight away and put some pressure on these leading guys.
So a par at the first for McGeady, stays at 9 under, 1 off the lead. Earlier on today, John headed down to the 4th.
We're here at the par 5 4th, 540 yards. Look at this bad boy. This is the perfect aim point. You've got your tee box well elevated in the distance up there. You're coming down, you aim at this baby. Not much of a margin for error, but I tell you what, this is what could happen to you. You're coming through, ball's coming in low, and it's the perfect way. Keep it low, because these trees here and these trees on the right there, the wind's coming over the top, so it can hit the ball way right into those trees. So you've got to keep it nice and low off the tee. Ball will then just scuttle all the way down to the bottom, leaving yourself, to be honest, not that much into a great, great par 5 green. Now, anyway, let's get down there and have a look. Come on. Whew. Tell you what, not as fit as I used to be. Right then, here we go. Fortune may favour the brave on this shot. Got water on the left, like I say, bunkers on the right, perfect bailout, but you could short side yourself, especially on a day like today, with the pin on the right. So anyway, 4 iron in hand or 3 iron in hand? 3 iron in hand. 200 odd yards to go. You've got to take it on, chaps. What can I say? Do you want to win this tournament or not? Turn, baby. Well, he's come up just shy of the green. Not a problem there though. Didn't go in the water on the left, didn't go in the bunkers on the right. Green's facing you, simple chip on, hold the putt, make a birdie. Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, that's the straightforward way. Unfortunately, Ross Kellett hasn't played it that way, as you can see. An early birdie for him, but this his 6th shot at this par 5. He's been in all sorts of problems finding that long rough that we've been talking about, and well, he's toddling up a huge number, isn't he?
Unfortunately, Richard, he's having a shocker. But it does come down to the drive on that 4th. But here's Jack. And that's a lovely approach. Too much spin though. Look at that. Got right into it. And you can just tell how much water these greens have had. It wasn't backing up like that on first day's play. Now it's come down. It's just going to be spinning for fun.
Well, in Johnny Morgan range is Darren Lloyd, big hitting South African. Really can make the most of these par 5s.
I must admit, this boy hits it out of sight.
I don't go that far on my holidays, Rich.
And that is a wonderful eagle opportunity. If he pops that in, he'll be in the lead on his own.
You sure will. Now McGeady, big huge putt, straight up the slope. Don't be short. This has got a chance. Oh, what a putt. Whew. That looked good from here, and I'm sure it looked better from where he was.
Well, shot number 7 now for Kellett, looking to get up and down just to make a treble bogey here.
He's obviously found so much trouble off the tee, stroke-wise he's here in that amount of shots. I mean, it is narrow, it is windy, and the hole's not over for him.
Yeah,
Poor
his
guy.
head must be scrambled, mustn't it?
Yeah. But it happens, that's golf. Now come on, Colgate. Straight up the hill, go to school on McGeady's putt. Oh, didn't hit it.
Well, sitting pretty on the green in 2 is Lloyd, just no more than 6 feet away. This is 8th.
Great stuff.
Well, it was a terrific shot, but it's, well, 3 or 4 too many at least.
I'm just hoping he holds it, save himself double figures on a hole where, you know, people are going to be birdieing.
So par start for Michael McGeady, but it was a birdie start for Darren Lloyd. Par at the 3rd, and this for an eagle to get to 11 under.
Good stroke. Yes. What a putt.
What a start.
God, that's a hell of an eagle on such a great hole.
4 under for the first 4 holes, Darren Lloyd. Incredible. Going the other way, I'm afraid, Ross Kellett with a quadruple bogey 9. And while Lloyd moves up to 11 under, he's outside the top 10 now at -3. But Darren Lloyd in dreamland, lost in a playoff to Garrett Porteous at Asbury Hall earlier in the season. Is this to be his week at the Break90 Classic, leading by 1 shot? Now, earlier in the week, John took a look at the other course here.
Well, I'm joined by head teaching professional at Slaley Hall, Steve Fawcett. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, fine, good. You
all right? How's
it
been going? Because I've been looking around this place, man. It looks phenomenal. What is it like to be a part of this place?
It's absolutely fantastic. It's obviously a top-class venue that's hosted many European Tour events, and to get the opportunity to work here and be a teaching professional part of the project, that's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's got to be awesome for you, man.
We've got 2 championship courses. As I say, the lads this week are on the Priestman course, which is sort of the newer of the 2, but it'll be a good challenge for them.
I heard through the grapevine you do a Beat the Pro.
Yes,
thing.
I do. Yeah, I've only been beaten a couple of times.
Have
so,
you?
Yeah.
All right, so you're laying down the gauntlet already on me, are you?
Yeah. Best of luck.
So is it all right if I can take you on?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, that was a poetry swing as well.
Rhythm and motion.
Right then, mate, come on. Oh, that's left. That's left. Oh no, that's in trouble. Oh, big bounce. I tell you what, we need Sevi Ballesteros' touch now to get myself out of jail, because I can't go down to you, Steve.
I don't think even that's going to save you now, John.
Home advantage is in your favour. What would you say is the trick, though, when it comes to golf course like the Priestman?
You've got to be on the fairways, yeah, sometimes even if that means taking a little bit less off the tee, just to make sure you're on the fairway, because the rough is up, it's sort of knee-high in places, very thick. So anybody missing the fairways, you're immediately dropping shots. So.
Well, mate, as we're now approaching this green, I'm not fancying my chances. You got a 20-footer.
Yeah, looks a little bit slick, that putt.
I'm going this way.
Yep.
You're going that way.
I'll meet you on the green.
Well, mate, I need a touch of a genius here, and now I got to find it, though. Oh, guys, gonna have to come out to the left. Sure, I get it on the green.
Yeah, well played from there, John.
I think that's all I could do, boss.
Yeah, good putt.
That's giving me a chance.
You'll get a line off my putt anyway.
Oh, good pace. Oh.
Went the other way at the end, didn't it?
Mate, I'm going to have to give you that. I don't want to see a grown man cry.
So that's good, yeah?
Yeah, you can have that, mate. I'm a friendly man. Right, I need to give this a chance. If it's short, you have reason to tell me off.
All the best, mate. Hope you hold it.
Thank you, appreciate it.
with the claw grip. Ooh, just did the same as mine, just went away at the end.
But mate, I'm the loser. What can I say? I'm absolutely gutted.
Good effort.
Home advantage wins. Well done, Steve.
Cheers, thanks, John.
Nice being with you, mate.
Yes,
it really is. I wish you all the best.
Thanks a lot.
Well, no win for Johnny Morgan, but who's going to come out on top here at Slaley Hall? Terrific start. More action to come after the break.
Welcome back to the Break90 Classic here at Slaley Hall. Now, last week the winner at Moorallerton was Billy Hemstock. He produced clutch birdies on 17 and 18 to secure the win and defend his title. Earlier this week we caught up with the man from Devon.
I started playing with my dad originally. We used to go down to the local pitch and putt when I was sort of 10 or 11 years old. After about a year of playing, I managed to get my handicap from 22 down to 6, so that was like a really good start. I won a few county medals as a junior, sort of open competitions, which you felt like you could sort of mix in with the county guys and play well. I played like a good final year, I felt like, as an amateur, and one of my goals was to try and get in sort of the top 5 of the English players, and I managed to do that, and at the end of the year I just really excited me to turn professional, just something I really wanted to do. My first win was at Conquer Wood in Ireland. That was in my second year as a professional. And from there, last year, I won my second event at Moorallerton, which recently I went back to defend and won again, so that was a great feeling. Obviously, when I was younger, I dreamed of playing at the highest level, but the journey is great. You get to play fantastic golf courses around, you know, the UK and Europe, and you get to play with some good guys, have a bit of fun in between, and I think Monday to Friday you're travelling and playing golf, and then you go back and you sort of see your friends and family on the weekend, so it doesn't get much better.
Yeah, terrific win last week for Billy Hemstock, but back to the action of this final round of the Break90 Classic, where Darren Lloyd right now tops the way. How does he follow the start he's had? Birdie, birdie, par, eagle, and here he is at the par 3 fifth.
I'm saying to you, Richard, someone's going to get off to a fast start, and it's definitely Darren. Out on the 5th. Lovely par 3. There we go. Pin eye of the flag. Definitely got his club in right on that one. A sand deep second shot. Out with the hybrid or the 3-wood.
Well, he could match, couldn't he, Darren Lloyd, for that start? He also birdied the first 2 holes, parred the 3rd.
That looks to be filtering out to the right. Yeah, there's a few bunkers over there. I think he's just gone right of them. He's left himself a bit of a tall order there. Short-sighted himself. Not much green to work with. Now, Sebi, what's he got in store for us? Long iron in hand. Don't want to go left here. That's the must.
Well, we mentioned Sandeep shooting around a 60. That's fantastic.
What a golf shot.
He can go low as well. He recorded a 58 once on the Spanish Professional Championships a few years back. So these boys can post some really good scores when they're in the mood.
Oh, and that was nearly another birdie for Darren. Whew. This man is on fire.
Carry on. Yeah, you line. Don't worry.
And he's pretty much everyone's best friend out on tour. Very likeable guy. And Mr. Cheese. Andrew Cheese out with the 3-wood. Now this man can break records. I've heard through the grapevine this guy has a few course records, and he's won umpteen pro events on and off on different little tours and stuff like that. So this man does know how to win.
Yeah, plays on the PGA region in the Midlands. Been very successful there. Couple of birdies, all the rest pass for him. As you say, not a straightforward chip shot this for Sandeep Brule. Dear.
That wasn't his personal best, unfortunately. I think he tried to play the old bump and run, a little bit of a link style in between the bunkers, and it didn't come off. Now, Johnny Caldwell. Nice to see this man back on our tour. Played 2 events, this is his 3rd, and look at that.
but there's no doubting his talent. This is a man who played in the Walker Cup alongside the likes of Rory McIlroy.
Oh, his knowledge for the game is fantastic. I mean, it's nice to see him back out here. He's a great lad, very determined young man with a very good game. And Sandeep, as we can see, is still having a nightmare on this hole.
Well, he was within range, wasn't he, for 2, and now he's struggling to make par. Making a bit of mess of things here after a terrific start.
Andrew, can he hold this one for eagle and jump straight up into that leading pack?
Yep.
Not to be, but leaves himself a little testy 6, 7, 8 footer for his birdie. Now to save par right up the hill. Go on, Sandeep. Not to be, unfortunately, that's a poor drop shot.
Yeah, it's a real momentum stopper, isn't it, for Sandeep Grewal. Sitting on the fairway, couple under for his round. Everything was bright and dandy, and suddenly the shoulders slump, don't they, with a drop shot at a hole where many are making birdie and better.
Very true. Johnny now. Oh, lovely putt. Great up and down. Works hard up in Northern Ireland for Nevada Bobs on his off time. Saving up his money to play on this tour. And obviously he's paying off. He's hungry for it. And Seb for an eagle. Brilliant. Look at that. 2 great eagles we've seen. Darren and now Sebi going for it. Meaning business.
This for a 3rd birdie of the day for Cheese.
And solid as a rock.
Well, it's tightening up, isn't it? He's to 9 under now, just 2 shots off the lead. This par 5/8, John had a look at a little earlier on.
Well, we're at the shortest par 5, the 8th, only 500 yards long. But do you know what makes it difficult? The tee shot is so narrow. You've got thick rough either side, which if you go in there, you could seriously lose your golf ball. But it's all the way uphill from start to finish as well. And like I say, the tee shot is everything. You need to get it on the fairway and give yourself a decent shot in, because if you don't, whew, you could rack up a big number on what you would think is actually quite a simple par 5, but it's not. I'm going to give it a crack and hopefully hit the fairway. Now that is just down the right-hand side. I don't know if that's going to catch the big, thick stuff. It might have just dodged it, might be just on the edge, might be just in. We'll have to go up and have a little quick look. Well, this is where my ball finished up. Didn't quite get in the heavy stuff, as you can see. I mean, look at that. My club is disappearing in there. It is thick as you get. Now, I've just outside. I'm now left with this massive tree in my way. Then there's another tree up by the green. Then the pin comes in pretty narrow. Ideally, I needed my drive down the left-hand side of this fairway, but it wasn't to be. Just blocked it. But this is what you got to deal with. And these boys are going to find it a tough task to make birdie on this hole. Maybe they need to take their medicine, lay up, and hit probably a pitching wedge 3rd shot. It's a great par 5. It's short, it's not long, but it's very, very demanding.
You got away with your tee shot there, John, although Robinson is in a pretty similar position. He's not laying up.
He is. You got this big tree on your right-hand side, the first one you got to flirt with. Then the second one comes up into play, up by the green. And that, well, is a breath of fresh air. Look at that for a golf shot.
Well, I don't think you're going to see a better shot today, really.
No, I'll have to put that one way up there. You won't realise how difficult a shot that is, how long you got to hit it for one. The carry is unbelievable, and he's obviously got the power to do it.
Off the back of an eagle, Garcia at the par 3 5th. That could be trapped.
Yeah, I think so. A little awkward one coming up for him. Jack, great drive. Great position coming into this green. He's going to draw it in, take it at those bunkers and just wrap it over, hopefully. And he hasn't. He's in the bunker.
That's okay. It should be a, well, good chance still to get up and down, make birdie. But this for Robinson to make eagle. And this to get within 1 shot of the leader, Darren Lloyd. He's got it. Deserved it after a fantastic second shot. He's been in red-hot form, and he's got the opportunity here today maybe to sew up a position in that top 5, get his Challenge Tour card.
Oh, without doubt. He's a great player. You know, he knows how to win, this lad. And I thought that hole was playing difficult, Richard. And then we got Sebi, Spanish hands, coming out to about 8 feet. Hopefully he'll hold that one for his part.
Yeah, got an English mum, Spanish dad to Sebi.
Now, Jack, let's test these hands out, man. Come on. Oh, that sounded nice. Spin. Oh, well played. Great strike out of that bunker. Lots of confidence going there for the man.
We saw Cheese just now birdie 8. Good tee shot at 9.
Yeah, Andrew's seriously getting on a birdie charge here. Bit of spin, yeah. Helping towards the flag. Getting better all the time.
Well, important to keep the bogeys off the card.
Yes, one gets away after such a fantastic eagle. To let one go just after great play, it's always a shame. But like I said earlier, that's golf. That's why we keep coming back.
Well, Cheese with another opportunity, this to be just one back.
Took a stroke down the hill. Oh, look at that, drained it again. This man's getting on a serious charge. Be careful, chaps. Mr. Cheese is coming.
Can Colgate find his first birdie of the day? 9 of them yesterday. Oh, yeah, little lap of honour.
Yeah, I always like the little lap of honour.
So he moves back into a share of the lead with Darren Lloyd, this 21-year-old who came so close to winning at the Bill Base Open back in July. And before his final round, he spoke with Cara.
Well, I've come to catch up with the overnight leader going into round 3. Jack, first of all, congratulations. Shot a new course record yesterday, 63, 9 under par. I think you had 9 birdies and 9 pars. You must have been ecstatic with that.
Yeah, I was really pleased with yesterday. I played really good and got the ball rolling on the greens, so that's how I managed to shoot a good number.
And what would it mean for you to try and secure your first win on the EuroPro Tour?
It'd be a really good achievement to have a first win on here. I've worked really hard over the last couple of years and I've been close a couple of times this year, so hopefully today might be my day.
Let's hope so. Have you found this quite a good stage, I suppose, in order to develop your game on the EuroPro?
Yeah, I think I've improved a lot as a golfer and a player since I turned pro in the middle of last season, and I think it's turned me into a better player for playing on the tour.
And just lastly, your thoughts on the course here, the Priestman at Slaley Hall?
I think it's a really good course. I think the greenkeepers have done really well, done a good job on the course. The greens are in really good condition, and it's just a really nice track to play.
Okay, well, let's hope you get that number today and we see you out on top at the end.
Thank you.
Best of luck. Thanks,
Cheers.
Jack.
Well, they've been gunning for him, haven't they, alongside Darren Lloyd at the top, but very tight. A whole number of players still with a terrific opportunity, but off the back of his first birdie, Colgate at this par 3 fifth hole.
Yeah, no more than a 7-iron or a 6-iron in his hand. Bunt it into the middle of the green. It'll always be close. Oh, but that looks like that started left. There's water there. Be careful. Oh, he's just stayed up. Just dry.
Heart in mouth. I don't know if he knows he's dry, but that was a fine margin, wasn't it? Now, Robinson, who's been playing excellently so far in this front 9.
Yeah, he's a good gutsy player, this man. Slightly not judged to perfection on that one. Bit of backspin.
Interesting, isn't it? You know, lost in the playoff to Robinson, did our co-leader Colgate. I mean, is there any similarities with this course and the one they're playing here today?
What?
Is it just informed players?
Yeah, there's 18 holes, 18 greens, you know, I mean, but what can I say? I mean, every course is totally different. All lie of the land is totally different, but I mean, just these two guys in general are just great competitors, and you know, they'll always be there. And now Jack here with a devilish touch down the hill. Look at this. What? Go on. Go on. Oh, what a chip in.
Well, one moment he's staring at the water and facing a big number. Next, he's chipping in for a birdie two to take the outright lead again at 12 under. What a shot that was.
Yeah, never ceases to amaze me, this game. Love it. A sand deep at the hay. It's a strong character. Panging it out of there, look at that. Oh, and able to get a little bit of stop. He'll take that one. Now Robinson for another birdie. It's like right to left. Oh, and now he's raced that one by. There's a bit more meat on that bone.
Well, birdie's at 8, birdie at 9. Now the par 5 10th, 591 yards this par 5.
And that's fading in lovely. Just flirted with that bunker. He's going to be happy with that one. Just coming up that little ridge. Robinson to save his par. Lovely. Confidently done.
Garcia, drop shot at the last. This would make up for that, wouldn't it? Read it well. Oh, has read it superbly.
Perfect. Perfection. Centre cut. Geez, just in that fringe. Little awkward one. Back of the stance. Hands forward. Get it running really quickly. There we go. Look at this. Coming up the slope. Let's judge the touch. Keep coming. Keep coming. Oh, he won't be too happy with that one. He'd have fancied his chances getting that a lot closer. Mr. Gruhl, can we get this one in? Yes, nicely done.
Thank you. But it's another drop shot for Sandy. Back to 8 under, albeit still just 4 shots off the lead. Cheese for 3 birdies in a row.
A little bit off the left. Be positive. Oh, lovely. Nicely done by Andrew.
Yeah, went out in 32. Birdie to start the back 9 as well. So he gets alongside Darren Lloyd at 11 under par. James Robinson going along so nicely. Super 67 from the amateur Jamie Dick, but it's Jack Colgate who leads at -12.
Well, this is the Break90 Classic, so I've been joined by Fiona Lutz, director of Break90, to find out a little bit more. Just tell me, what is Break90?
Well, Break90 is a new innovative golf retail proposition that we'll be launching within clubs across the UK over the next 3 years.
And why did you decide to get involved with the EuroPro Tour?
Well, there's lots of synergies between the EuroPro Tour and Break90. We feel that both are aimed at increasing participation in golf. It's a fantastic platform for us to put our brand out there. Interestingly as well, Break90 is focused on increasing performance in golf. We've seen this on this tour here, the Break90 Classic, that the course record has been broken, so it's fantastic, so that with there we can see the synergies between us.
Okay, fabulous. Well, thanks for chatting. Nice to understand more. Thanks, Fiona.
Thank you.
8 players within 3 shots of the lead. All up for grabs still at the Break90 Classic. We'll be back at Slaley Hall in just a moment.
This week we're at the Slaley Hall Country House Golf Resort for the Break90 Classic. Earlier on this week, Johnny Morgan took 3 of the golfers at the top of the Order of Merit to compete at a different type of sport, archery.
We're at the All Out Adventures at Slaley Hall, and I tell you what, we're at the Archery Challenge. Oh, hold on, boys. It's 1 take only. Go on, we're going to have to do that again. I got 3 great players with me, all winners this year. James Watts, James Robinson and Stiggy Hodgson. Now, it's best of 5, all alternate shots. Stiggy, you're the man to go, man. Are you up for this?
I'm
you
ready.
Up for this?
Just say when.
Shh.
It's on the board. On the
That
board.
fella moved over there. Excuse me, guys.
That was a poor performance, first one, Stig.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Hit the board, though.
They did. James,
Ooh.
Daniel Dart.
Boom. Regulation.
Oh, is that touching red?
Getting better.
It's in the black.
It's on the
board. James, can he follow a yellow? Come on, James. He's in the red. Man takes the lead. Oh, man is in top form.
With mine.
It's the yellow. He's on a fight back. We got James Robinson in the lead, quite convincingly, but Watsy's not far behind him, and Stiggy Hodgson's bringing up the rear. Yes!
Again, it's a blue.
That's the blue.
It's a blue.
In the blue. James on fire, son.
Not
Look at that
yellow.
groovy hairdo.
Disappointing. Doors open.
Oh, dear. Watsy making a fight back.
Oh, he's still
in the red.
trailing.
In the red. It's a close call. Stiggy, we need some yellows.
I need some
We do, man.
gold or something.
Yeah, we need some gold, man. TV gold. Mate, that was straight at the target as well. Straight down the line, Stick. Now James with his lovely hairdo. Oh, in the yellow again. Look at that.
He's been practicing.
Whoa.
Come on, son.
Watsy, you need to deliver, son.
Oh, no.
He's got
you
one of
need
these,
the
I know.
ball of all balls.
Definitely getting one.
Oh, just above it, in the red.
Bomb.
I tell you what,
so
it was
good.
on the right level as well.
He's got the
It was
balls.
on the
He's got
right
the
level.
balls.
Just pulled it.
Pulled it.
That's a good one. Sorry, man.
What a bomb. Oh,
Now what's
this
it?
guy in.
Just imagine glow sticks, Ibiza.
Exactly.
And there
he's
it is.
taking the
What
block.
can I say,
Get
ladies
on
and
there.
gentlemen, for you guys at home? Robinson, clear out favourite winner here. He gets my hat. He needs to hide that horrible hairdo of his. And you've got Watsy in second place and Stiggy. Sorry, mate. Third place, boss. But what a great challenge, eh? The archery challenge.
Well played,
James
boys.
Robinson,
Thanks, mate.
victorious.
Thanks a lot.
Well, you never know. Robinson can make it a nice little double here this week. Right in contention, isn't he, to win this Break90 Classic. There you can see, currently in a tie for fourth, 2 shots behind. And here he is to start the back nine at the par 5 10th.
I'm kind of gutted he's not wearing that hat.
I don't think his sponsors would be too happy, though.
No, they won't. But Robin Hood would be.
Well, this is Robinson.
And look at that shot. Clears the water. On the dance floor, left himself a monster putt, but Jack in the thick rough. What's he got for us? Tough hole, this 7th. And look at that, couldn't hardly move it. He's seen him give it an almighty whack. Could only just get it out. Now Connor, good player, this lad. Good temperament as well.
Yeah, 70-68 first couple of days. Couple under for his
go on
round
then.
and-
Oh, God, what a great shot.
Well, he should get to 900. If that had gone in, though, he'd have been just 2 off the lead.
And now Andrew Cheese again on a massive birdie barrage. Can he keep it going? This man does not fear it. That's just missed down the left. Not much green to work with, but the way he's playing, you couldn't put it past him by getting that one close, or maybe in. And Sebi in danger. Nearly had the cameraman.
Well, we're seeing it, isn't it? It's typical of this course. You know, on the straight and narrow, great birdie opportunities out there, but suddenly you're off track, and we've seen a 9 today, haven't we? All sorts of numbers.
It's a great golf course, what can I say? I mean, it is very demanding. You got to hit a lot of great shots. I think, you know, look at Robinson. Hold on a minute. Whoa, my goodness, what a great putt.
Well, you mentioned Hodgson getting 3 eagles in a round. That was for his second eagle of the day.
That's unbelievable. I must admit, this course, though, it is demanding. I mean, what has helped out the players is, like I said, that wet weather has made the ball stop really quickly. It's not going to be running into trouble. It's not going to be getting away from them. You know, they'll be able to attack it perfectly. And as we can see, the 7th now, what we got Jack coming in with, you know, the water's on that right. It's not really into play from such close range. But the pin, you know, I think come final day is now here on the back of the green. It's going to be pretty tough for them.
You can understand why he wasn't going to flirt with that water with the second, took his punishment.
He's going to have to control the spin, that's the trick. And this is the trouble. When you're coming in from such short distance and say the pin is near the back, you want to get it up there, but you don't want it to spin away from it. So you've got to come in nice and low and hopefully control the ball flight lovely. Now, Andrew, this is another great chip. Oh, lovely touch. I'm sure you'll knock that one in for his par.
5 under for the day, Andrew Cheese. Similar sort of shot here for Garcia.
Nice little bump and run. A little knee knocker left for Sebi.
Could have easily been an eagle 3.
Yeah, that was an awesome approach. And taps that one in. Lovely birdie for Connor. Jack needing a safe par from a long way out.
Yeah, no bogeys yesterday. None so far today. A lot of movement in this one. Well, there's still a bit of work left in that.
There is indeed. There is indeed. And as you can see, all the trouble is off the tees around a course like this. And yeah, he's left himself a bit of work to be done. Andrew knocks that one in easily peasy, lemon squeezy.
Well, Cheese at 11 under, and of course Colgate's going to be at least that as he pops this one in.
Damage limitation. Walks away with a bogey.
That's exactly what Garcia is looking for now at the par 5 8th.
Yeah, cut your losses, get out with the best you can. Yes, there we go again. Bogey unfortunately for Seb, but saved it.
Well, some changes at the top. As you can see, Cheese and Colgate now sharing the lead at 11 under par, and Darren Lloyd has had all sorts of troubles. A drop shot on 8 and then a double bogey on the 9th. He's now 8 under, 3 behind.
Well, that's a great camera angle you're seeing there, but he is way right.
Oh my
And that is serious trouble over there. Hopefully he'll find his ball, but you can see he's just crossed the line at the top of the swing and then trying to save it. And unfortunately he can't do it. And that's going to leave himself an awkward shot now.
Well, he's in the lap of the gods, isn't he? I mean, it's going to be hard enough to find your ball in there, never mind play a decent shot. Here's Lloyd, who's had those 3 drop shots in the last 2 holes. He started so well. Maybe he can get one back there. But after being 4 under par through the first 4 holes, to suddenly turning just 1 under.
Yeah, I mean, that's hard to take. And Jack, as you can see, getting frustrated, understandably.
Yeah.
I mean, just can get to you after a bit. Yeah, he's just practicing again what he's just done, and then you'll just see him just get that anger out a little bit. Not to worry, Jack. Plenty of golf to be done, my friend.
Yeah, up and down. He's still in the share of the lead.
He is indeed. And the way he chipped in on the 5th, you never know. Take the borrow, take the borrow.
Yeah, good shot.
Lovely touch, great touch. This is the thing is with golf, you've got to take the rough with the smooth. If you can take it, you can get on with it, you know, the world's your oyster, it really is.
Well, this to bounce back for Lloyd. Well done. And that'll make him feel so much better after his travails at the last couple of holes.
Jack to walk away with his par. Come on, mate. Yep.
Stays tied for the lead. Well, John, you've been busy. This time you went and had a look at the 14th.
Well, there's not much of a bailout when it comes to the 14th hole. Just over 400 yards. If you hit it left, you're in the jungle. If you come down the right, you slightly bail out, you're in these bunkers. There's 3 of them all the way along this fairway, and this is the last one. You'll probably come in here, the ball will pitch in there and run to about the middle, but then you're left with an absolute cracking second shot. Beautiful amphitheatre, trees wrapped around it, kind of gives the green some moisture, so when the ball comes in, it's going to stop dead on you. So when you're in this bunker, pretend you're Sandy Lowell, stay tall on it and whip it on the green, but it's not easy. It's probably about a 6-iron or a 5-iron, which is about 190, 200 yards. And I think to myself, you're under the cosh, you only got a couple of holes to play. So you've got to deliver. Come on, draw in. Well, that's how it's done. 14th, can't get away with murder around here. I tell you what, great hole, great shot. That's what you need. Get it done.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Now, Cheese doesn't have to worry about the bunker here. He's firmly down the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, he's got a nice shot in here. It's amazing how you get inspired, though. You know, I just thought of Sandy Lyle out the 18th at the Masters when he won it. Makes you want to hit great shots when you think of these guys. And Andrew's just done the same. Perfect position.
Yeah, the pin right at the back there, and he's given himself another birdie chance. Darren Lloyd. This would help get him back on track again. Keep coming.
Ooh, bit of work to be done. Little slick putt coming there now for a second. Now Johnny Caldwell. Lucky this didn't go down into the ditch. He ain't got far to go though. This will make the ball bend from right to left, and he's a right to lefter anyway. This might spin a bit. Nope, but that's okay. He'd have taken that from his tee shot. Slightly downhill. He's only got to breathe on this. And there we go. Nicely done, confidently done by Darren. Now Johnny Caldwell could do with this one going in. It's tracking, it's tracking, it's tracking. Oh, what a putt. What a birdie. Well done, Johnny boy.
Well, 6 years as a pro, he's never won, Johnny Caldwell. Maybe today could be the day. Great putt from him. And Sam Connor, back at 13. Well, he's sneaking up there, isn't he?
He is indeed. Now can Andrew Cheese follow Caldwell?
This for the outright lead.
Just blemish the side of the cup. You can see he is so close, but yet so far. Now Connor. Nice confident stroke this man puts on his putts. Not to be that time. Straight through the break, unfortunately.
Yeah, what a pity. Every putt crucial now. Cheese stays at 11 under, but not in a share of the lead anymore because Jack Colgate has ended the front nine with a birdie. So he's up to 12 under par and a one-shot advantage at the Break90 Classic. But the likes of Caldwell, Connor and a few others still in with a chance of taking the spoils at Slaley Hall.
The 13th event on the EuroPro Tour calendar, the Break90 Classic, is being held here at Slaley Hall in Northumberland. Each week our field compete for a piece of the £40,000 prize pool and a chance to climb the Order of Merit. The top 5 at the end of the season will progress to the Challenge Tour. So we caught up with a few of the golfers before today's final round to find out what it would mean to succeed on this developmental tour.
If you want to develop your game and you want to move up a level and you're going to play in the UK, the EuroPro Tour is really the only tour to play. It's the only tour that offers like a direct progression to a full category on the Challenge Tour, which is what everyone's aiming for.
With the prize money being very top heavy, getting the win's very important for anyone who wants to finish in that top 5. So I guess that's a challenge that we all face, but one that we need to overcome if we want to get that Challenge Tour card.
It's a very good standard of golf now on this tour, and a lot of great players, as you can see on the leaderboard today.
Every single week you've got to sort of win to get off this tour, so it's the more tournaments that go by, obviously builds up and builds up, so it's tough.
If you want to finish top 5 in an event, you've got to play some seriously good golf, and if you slip up, you just won't manage that result at the end of the week, and that just shows that I think that's good enough to get you ready for the standard of the European Tour and Challenge Tour.
If you can't, compete on this tour, I don't think you should be really trying to move on to the bigger tours. So this is definitely a good starting point.
Well, you had that yourself, didn't you, John? You won a couple of times on this tour, then ended up playing on the PGA Tour.
yeah, I mean, you got to feature, you got to show that you've got the minerals to be able to pump yourself up and get up onto the top of the leaderboard, no matter what tournament you're going into. And like Michael McGeady was saying there, you know, you got to prove yourself first.
Well, Colgate's been a pro. This is 12 months of pro. He's showing he's ready for the battle. He'll be disappointed with that one. It's gone down off the wrong level now. But he's the man who leads the way by one shot.
He's definitely shown he's got the nitty-gritty. So a long way to go. I mean, it's a big career ahead of you in golf. Fortunate for us, it goes on forever and ever. You know, it's not like a footballer. We get to play until we're about 60 if we keep ourselves all together.
Well, McGeady knows what it takes. As I said, he has one on the Challenge Tour.
Look at this first shot. Great imagination. Knew where to pitch it and did so. And look at that.
Good shot there, Mark.
Beautiful chip. And obviously congratulated by Jack as well. Good vibe on this tour. All the players pull for one another. They know it's tough. And here's Connor. Take the borrow. Oh.
And, you know, it's a £40,000 prize fund, but a quarter of that goes to the winner, and it really does focus your mind on, you know, these guys here, all out attack, got to make birdies, got to try and get that #1 spot.
Well, they do, and I must admit, if you do win it, it funds your year. That is your year paid for. And obviously, if you're sponsored, they're going to be happy as Larry as well. They get a nice little juicy cut of it as well. So, you know, and they probably sponsor you the next year as well, knowing that you've got some serious game. The Chowdhury, it's nice to see this man up there again after his lovely win at the Carrick. And look at that, lovely putt.
He's going very well today, is Neil Chowdhury. 3 birdies on the front 9, no drop shots. And moving nicely there. Another birdie there, second in a row, gets to 10 under par.
Straight out of the hill for Colgate, easily done. Now his playing partner, Michael. Probably won't have much in, only a little foot putt up the hill for the birdie. And to 9 under he goes.
Yeah, an experienced campaigner, 36 years of age, the Irishman. Almost won a couple of weeks ago at Mount Wolseley, and right in the hunt here. And John spoke with him at the start of the day.
I'm here with Michael McGeady, and I tell you what, we're talking about the 12th hole at Mount Wolseley, where he made an incredible eagle, holding a shot from, where was it, Michael?
It was 110 yards out, headed up there, you know, and I knew it was good for line, and I heard the flag being hit. I couldn't see that it going in, but I got a signal from the back from one of the cameramen that it had gone in, so I gave it the celebration, you know, so I was delighted.
The ball actually nearly popped its head back out of the hole, and then went back down in again.
Yeah,
he was definitely not having it.
I've been practicing that one.
Have you? Slam dunk the funk. Good boy, man. Now you took a week off, done the right thing, regrouped, you know, went home, spent some time with the family. You've come out, first round, guns are blazing, 6 under around this track. How'd you do it?
Yeah, I'd say the confidence is pretty high at the minute. You know, I've been working on the right things. I took a week off and worked on my short game. More importantly, you know, leading up to tour school, I want to be really sharp for them.
Yeah.
So playing well here is a bonus. You know, a good week here can maybe move me up the money rankings. You know, and get me maybe exempt from first stage of tour school. So I suppose that would be the goal now for the remainder of the few events that I'm going to play.
I mean, your past, you know, says it all. I mean, you've been playing on many tours years and years out, a bit like myself, man.
Yeah.
Now we're, you know, you're here, and it's like, well, trying to get back on the big stepping stone, climb that ladder again, and prove a big point like you can do.
That's it. I've played on the bigger tours. You played about in the European tour and seen what the standards like, you know, and I know that if I play well, I've got a good chance of competing there. But it's just a matter of playing well.
I hope I see some more fist pumps like the 12th at Mount Wolseley.
Well, I'll wait until I'll try and do it for you, John, if I get that position.
Yeah. All right, man. Point at the camera and give it a whole
Cheers. Thank you. Thanks.
All right, mate. Thank you, Michael.
Cheers.
Yeah, he's obviously feeling in confident mood, and there are goals, aren't there, for players? You can see he's thinking about Q score as well as winning this week. Of course, it's a step up the ladder. Oh my goodness. Well, I think that might not be in the bushes, but that's not pretty still for Sam Connor there at 15.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only place you don't want to go and put your ball. No green to work with and down and away. And now we got Andrew. 16. And that is okay.
Yeah, no drop shots today so far from Andrew Cheese, and of course plenty of birdies in there. Another chance coming up at 16.
And look at this one. Do you flop it way up in the air or just get it over that hill and let it come on down? Unfortunately, he's put it halfway down the hill. Stroke wire's got a big kick on, and now he's left himself with quite a lot of work to do to save his bar.
Caldwell 1 in 2 at the par 5, 16th.
2 great hits to get on this hole in 2. Left himself straight up the hill from 30, 40 foot. Oh, what a great putt, Johnny.
Yeah, that was for a share of the lead as well. Just 1 behind. Only his 3rd EuroPro Tour event of the season, 6th and 22nd in the other 2, so...
Thing is with John, he's
form.
a great player, Richard. He can be a little bit too hard on himself sometimes, of what I've seen of him in the past, and I think if he can hold back a little bit on that slight aggression or getting disheartened, I think you're going to see some great things from that man.
Well, Darren Lloyd has had his ups, he's had his downs today. This looks like another down one for him. Unfortunately, this is 5th shot at the par 4, 13th. That left for double bogey. Cheese for a share of the lead.
Yeah, I think the way he's playing, I wouldn't put this past him. This could be centre cut. It is indeed. Very confidently done. Well done, Andrew.
6 unanswered birdies. 2 holes to play. Do you think he needs a birdie or 2 on those last couple of holes? I suppose it depends what Colgate's going to do.
Better to be safe than sorry. I would definitely rack in another 2 because you just do not know. We've got Sammy just knocking it in there for, unfortunately, a bogey.
Yeah, bogey 4, back to 9 under. He goes. And unfortunately, after those birdies at 16 and 17, Chowdhury, the winner of the Motor Caddy Masters on the banks of Loch Lomond in July, is going to have a disappointing end.
Yeah, just awkward putt there on 18 for Chowdhury. Just over this big ridge that runs in the middle of the green. Now we got Darren. He was up and out of that very quickly.
Yeah, you can't have 2 double bogeys on the card and expect to win, even if you are going to make eagles like Lloyd has today. And I think that's it for him. 7 under par. His race is run.
Yeah, big sigh. He knows it's kind of slipped away from him today. And unfortunately for Chowdhury, this for double.
A disappointing end to what had been an excellent round of golf for 69. The only blot on the landscape, that double bogey at the last.
Yeah, flawless day apart from the last, like you said there, Richard. As we can see, we got Cheese and Colgate tied. Caldwell, Connor and Robinson. It's all bunching up. Now Sandeep Gruel, 8 under, coming in, 2nd shot on 13. Very inviting green, this one. With this little dampness, it's going to make the ball stick very quick. And there it is. Look at that. Takes the hole right out of commission. Leaving himself a tap in for a birdie. Now Caldwell. Very aggressive player. That looks like that's got a lot of draw, a lot of turn on it. It's not too bad at all.
Can hear the sheep enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, they are. Look at this. Is this one going straight out? I think this one's going to be a bit closer. Looking good. Oh, just shy of the club. That was straight at it.
Well, James Robinson.
Yeah, he needs something to happen. He needs to hold this. Unfortunately, this is his 4th. Some trouble off the tee. Leaving himself that for par. No Cheese, straight up the hill. Straight and firm. The man's on form. Is he feeling it? No, he's not on this one. Bit of work to be done. That's just raced past a little bit.
A bit of a knee knocker coming back for him. Gruel. Well, he's not out of it, is he? This to be 3 behind. Still a few holes to go for him as well, Sandy. He's got it.
Wow, that was a phenomenal shot in. Towering iron into just a couple of feet. And Connor, after making bogey on 15, needs something to turn around. Needs this. Oh, and that's a poor touch, unfortunately, from Sam. Now Jack, with the devilish touch he's shown already today round the greens. He's going to plop this one up in the air, land it soft. Just overcooked it a little bit. Probably missed his point by about 4 or 5 feet there.
Caldwell to go alongside Cheese at 12 under. Make it a three-way tie with Colgate in there as well.
This could be massive. This could be massive.
He's got it.
What a putt.
Johnny Caldwell.
Get in there, Johnny.
For the first time into a share of the lead with 1 hole to play. Robinson, well, I'm afraid it looks beyond him to make it 2 wins for the season, and especially with that one missing.
So bad at golf.
You're not that bad. You're not that bad. Come on, you have won this year.
Oh.
Feels like it now, though, doesn't it?
James, you make me laugh, my friend.
Colgate, though, this to stay in that three-way share at the top.
I think James needs to take up archery. He was awesome at that.
Unfortunately, drop shots are pretty expensive at this time of the tournament for Colgate, and he is now 1 behind. Hasn't done that much wrong there, has he, really? I mean, he's still 1 under for the day, having gone out into the day leading, but the standard has been excellent today, and that's important. Cheese keeps the bogeys away.
He does. He needed that one. Now Sam needs to hold this and then make another 2 birdies. Coming in. Come on, Sam. Yes, great putt. Great putt. Leaves the door slightly open for a nice birdie finish to try and tie for the lead.
Yeah, Connor now up to 4th position on his own at 10 under par, but Andrew Cheese and Johnny Caldwell playing alongside one another, both 6 under for the day, and both now tied for the lead at the Break90 Classic. Slaley Hall has been a terrific venue. Let's hear from the hotel manager.
It's really important for us to have an association with the PGA and the EuroPro. We've had a long-standing history with them. It's the second time we've had the EuroPro, so that's great for us. And more importantly, it's back on the Priestman course. The Priestman often gets overlooked from the Hunting course. Both of them are championship golf courses. The EuroPro for us is really important to be a part of the up-and-coming careers and the next step on the ladder for some of these professionals. So for us, it's great to be a part of that and see these guys go through the ranks. And the EuroPro is a strong foundation of that really springboards it for them. So for us, that's really important to be part of that.
Playing together and playing superbly. Caldwell and Cheese tied for the lead. 1 hole to go at the Break90 Classic. The Break90 Classic played on the Priestman course here in Slaley Hall. Terrific venue. And we're going to have a look at the closing hole, the 18th.
We're at 454 yards. It's the 18th. It's a par 4, very demanding. Tee shot, narrow, must be straight. You think under the cosh, pressure coming down the last, you need to hit the fairway. Now, I've hit it probably, well, I haven't hit it. I put it in the region of 300 yards off the tee, which leaves me about 150 yards in. Now look at the second shot we've got in offer for you. If you're a big hitter, you might catch this fantastic downslope and it would propel the ball an extra 30, 40 yards and probably leave yourself no more than a sand iron in. But I've just come up to this point here, hasn't quite gone down the hill, and like I said, 150 yards yet to go. But the green, look at the green. It's got 2 massive tiers that just look at you. If the pin was on the right-hand side and I hit it left, I got a terrible putt, and vice versa. So the pin today is back left. I'm going to take it on. I got a 9-iron from 150 yards out. Going to take the flag dead on. If I miss it, I'm in no man's land, serious trouble. So these boys got to be careful coming down this 18th hole because it is treacherous. Come on. That could be really good. That could be really good. Keep rolling. Perfect golf shot into the perfect final green. Tell you what, don't be short, make sure you hit the dance floor. This is a class act hole.
Well, I reckon Caldwell would like to buy that one off you. Alongside Cheese at the top, Colgate just 1 behind.
Well, the way Johnny's playing, I wouldn't put it past him if he could get inside that one. Very aggressive player. Love the way he plays. Catch that, spin a little bit. I tell you what, we've seen Chowdhury from over there. There's a little bit of left to right. And the way he's putting, I'm sure you fancy his chances.
Nice angle for Colgate here after a good tee shot at 13.
Oh, sounded a lovely strike by Jack. That's going to have some zip. Look at this. Could go in, and it does. What a shot. And he knows how important that is. That is just in the nick of time for momentum. What a cracker.
What a way to take back the lead, eh?
Well, that was just Michael McGeady done again. But here at Slaley Hall, that was terrific.
Well, they won't know this yet, up at 18. And Cheese has a chance to get to 13 under as well, but you just wonder whether this was a killer blow from Jack Colgate. What a time to produce a shot like that.
And can you Adam and Eve it as well? They're talking about it. I mean, Michael done it a couple of weeks ago, and now you got Jack doing it. Just reminiscing on great shots being played and holding out from distance. Brilliant. Love it.
Well, you never know. This could be a putt to win it.
Johnny, good roll. Oh, just a little bit more break needed, unfortunately. But that is a seriously great round of golf for Johnny.
Yeah, 66. I mean, terrific. Not a bogey between them.
Flawless, Richard, flawless. Look at that. And this man does not fear it at all. Great attitude to golf. Like I say, if he could just calm down a little bit, I think he could surprise a lot of people.
This to go one better, though. This to get to 13 under. No. So.
That was a big chance for Andrew, especially when Colgate now has got massive momentum after holding that shot.
Yeah, I wonder whether that will be a huge miss for Andrew Cheese. As it is, it's been a fantastic day. 2 rounds of 66, Cheese and Caldwell, both bogey-free. 12 under par is the clubhouse target.
Well, I give him a round of applause. 2 amazing rounds. But now look at Jack. Needs to bend this one like Beckham round this corner on 14. Look at this, holding it on. He's not going to see this, be able to see this finish. Well, he is. He's going to. That might have just missed to the right. I don't know if he's turned it over enough.
Always hard, isn't it, when you've had a shot like he has just now at 13.
Yeah, look at this coming up. I don't know if he's going to be able to get the bend out of the rough as well. Not easy to get the draw spin that you need, even though the ball's above you. Now Sam could do with this one going in. Imagine this if this goes in. Oh, what a golf shot. Beautiful control.
That's not me, no.
Well,
no, Richard.
Well, he didn't get the turn he was looking for, and he's running out of time here. Yeah, you heard the referee say he's got to go back and hit another. Well, the highs of 13 to some real lows, and now the boys sitting in the clubhouse at 12 under have got a real chance still.
It's a save par for Connor, not to be, unfortunately. Trouble off the tee. Lead up to a great place. Phenomenal third shot in to set up a chance to save his par, but not to be. But a great tournament nonetheless. As you can see, 5 birdies, 2 blips coming in. Nice little 69. Very good tournament for the young man.
Robinson.
Well, shot number 5 now for Jack Colgate, having lost his ball here. Could really do with getting up and down, couldn't he?
He could. Experience will shine through here. That's not bad. He's got it up onto that ridge to give himself a good fighting chance.
Now Ross Kellett, who took that 9 at the 4th earlier on today.
Yeah, he's fighting his way back into this, and that is left. Is that going to catch the bunker? No. And I'll tell you what, he probably could have done with it going in there. He's got plenty of green to work with.
Well, you feel just for his mental state, if nothing else, this has to go in for Colgate from the outright lead.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is huge.
Yeah, you saw the fist pump. He knows it as well. He may be one back, but in the end, a decent double bogey for Jack Colgate. He's right in this.
If there ever is a decent double bogey, that is it, Richard. That is it. I mean, that is huge, mate. That is huge. People might think it's a double bogey, though, but look what he done. What a putt to hole. Kill it. Going to release on him. Keep releasing. Keep releasing. It's a good chance to get that one close. Plenty of green to work with. Now the lovely 15th hole. Beautiful par 3. Green stands alone. Hit over big kind of wastelandy quarry kind of area. And there you go. What a golf shot.
Hasn't had a birdie since the 6th, but terrific opportunity coming up for Garcia. Kill it at 16. This for 3 birdies on the spin.
Go on. Oh, what a putt. And I tell you what, after that 9 on the 4th, he is making a serious charge back. This is brilliant golf.
Oh, if you could pop this one in, Garcia, get to 10 under. Another couple of birdies, could get to 12 under still. Yes, he's got it.
Can I have your scores, gentlemen?
Very simple.
4.
Well, it looks as if we could be in for a dramatic conclusion to this Break90 Classic. Andrew Cheese and Johnny Coolwell off those superb rounds. Nothing they can do now. Jack Colgate, well, it's had some highs and lows recently, but still in with a shout.
Join us after the break as the Break90 Classic reaches its conclusion here at Slaley Hall, and we award the winner with the trophy and a £10,000 winner's cheque. Welcome back to the Break90 Classic, which is turning out to be one of the most closely contested events this season, and we're set for a dramatic finish. So let's get back to the action and find out who will win the £10,000 first prize here at the 13th event on the EuroPro Tour season.
Well, Cara's right. Slaley Hall, it's been a terrific setting, hasn't it, for this Break90 Classic. Andrew Cheese and Johnny Coolwell, 12 under par. They can't do anything about it right now, but they might have a chance soon, because it has got playoff written over it right now, doesn't it?
Well, it does, and now we got Colgate at the par 5, 16th. Big chance for a birdie on this one. That looks left. That better mind out that rough. And it has. That's a great drive. You can see McGeady's drive dissected the fairway as well. Now Garcia needing the finish with 2 back-to-back birdies to get in that clubhouse tie for the lead. He's got to start with this one though. And he knew it. He knew it.
A little bit of Spanish, I think.
Yeah, I don't think we
Throw
can.
it in there.
I'm not going to translate what he said, but I got a feeling I know what it was.
Ball a little bit below his feet here. Obviously went right with that shot that caused a double bogey at 14. This one went a little left, but it's trying to work its way up there, and that's done pretty well for him, hasn't it?
He ain't going to see what we've seen, but he will count his blessings when he gets up there, because that's not too bad. Now Garcia, this is a must. Pick your line, pick your spot, commit to it. Come on. He didn't see that going that much right to left. Now Colgate, can he leapfrog the leading pack with a monster on 16? Across the green, left to right. What's he got in store for us? Oh, this is looking lovely. What a great putt.
Very good.
Fabulous touch, wasn't it?
Oh, it is, especially under the cosh. And here we can see 18. This is pretty much exactly where I hit my shot on the first day when I got there. And it is a beauty. It really is. Grandstand finish. You've got the beautiful driving range in the back where you can go and practice your game. And obviously it teaches you shots like this, what you got coming in. And as we can see, Kellett left with the shot I had, probably in the region of a 9-iron or a wedge in his hand. That pin tucked right at the front, right by that ridge. If you're slightly right, it can feed all the way down towards the pin. Bit of spin here. Come on. Oh, what a crowd pleaser. Now this, for McGeady, would be massive. Come on, come on. Run out, run out.
Very good putt.
What a great putt.
Then it means he also, if he could finish birdie, will have a chance. Kellett, well, a case of what could have been. I'm sure I'll be thinking about that fourth hole for a long time. Oh, shame, because he fought back really hard, didn't he?
Well, even with that missed putt, and, you know, if you look back at that fourth hole, the guy's in the lead. I mean, unfortunately for him, you know, is what could have been exactly what you said, Richard.
A 69 with a 9 on the card.
I mean, freaky round. What a great round of golf that is. Unfortunately, cool, you just scrap that fourth hole out of your mind. Now, Jack, get tied with the lead again. Nice birdie.
Well, he's gone through the emotions, hasn't he?
Yeah, McGeady obviously tapped that one in as well. Now, Sandeep. Oh, and he doesn't like it. He's just got ahead of it. And that's going to leave him an unbelievable putt up a humongous ridge. And then it's so down and away when it approaches the hole. Touch of a genius coming up for Sandeep. And Colgate, stay tall on these bunker shots. Oh, good strike. He's staring it down. What a golf shot. What a golf shot. Look at this. This is how it's done, boys and girls.
Reminded me of the shot Rory McIlroy hit at 17 at the US PGA when he found the bunker off the tee.
Yeah, and that wasn't bad either, was it?
Yeah.
McGeady needs a good finish. What I love about Michael's swing, when he comes into the ball, his transition into the ball is very like Sergio Garcia, like really comes down inside and around his body and creates. He's got great hands for a big man. Talking about Garcia, here's another one for us. God, you're hearing these balls just whiz off the club face. And what a great golf shot by Sebi.
Yeah, lost in a playoff last season on the EuroPro Tour at Mar Hall, I should say. And well, still looking like we might have a playoff here, although Colgate will have a chance for the outright lead again in a moment. This has to go in for McGeady. Well, he wasn't going to leave it short, but I don't think he was expecting it to go that far past.
Now, can Sandeep hold a gobbler across the green?
I think he'll take 2 putts, John, wouldn't he?
Up and over. Oh, he would. But look at this. Gathers up speed. This ain't going to stop. And I tell you what, he's done extremely well. As you can see, that ball just never ending.
Or can Colgate get to 13 under again?
He's going to fancy his chances after the last hole. Good roll. Oh, for Jack. Great putter. He's going to be seriously disappointed. As you can tell, played the putt dead weight. Just got the speed, you know, the break of it wrong. Now McGeady straight up there. Come on. Ah. All stems from the first putt, unfortunately, for Michael. Yeah, just a slight, you know, indecision, lack of concentration, many things. Happens to all of us.
Garcia to try and finish in style. Just the one birdie on the back nine so far.
Good stroke. Oh, my goodness, he thought he had that one. I didn't think that was going to miss low side, especially with the pace he hit it at.
So that'll be a round of 70 for Sebi.
Yeah, you can see a few drops of rain in the water. And for Sebastian, he'll be thinking of that 8th hole, unfortunately. Par 5 making a bogey on it. And what could have been. Now Jack, 18th, needs a cracking drive. Find the fairway. Oh, and he likes it. Picking up that tee quick. A little low bullet, like I said. Try and catch that slope, is he? Or is it just hogging that left-hand side? It is. And that's a great angle in to attack this pin.
Well, of course, a birdie, and He'll win it par. It'll be a three-way playoff off to Elguna in October for the Tour Championship, and McGeady with a good finish here could get himself in the top 60.
Oh, without doubt. He's already in there already, but I mean, he could just promote himself way up there. Now look at this. What a monster of a drive. Carrying on down the slope, and he's going to be going in with next to nothing in his hand. Now Sandeep, little tester to finish it off. Oh my goodness.
Start of the day, of course, he early birdie, got into a share of the lead with those birdies at 1 and 2, but unfortunately hit the bogey trail after that in a round of 72. Another that maybe you'll think later what could have been.
Well, he's a great player, Sonny. There's a good round, good tournament coming from him very soon. Now, Jack, this is it. If he flags this, baby. Nice strike again. Don't want to get to the right-hand side of this green, though. Got to take this pin on. Oh, and unfortunately, he's left himself a pretty slick putt from there. That's no gimme. And as we can see, he takes his hands lovely around his body, a little bit cross at the top, straight wide the ball. He seems to miss a few shots to the right. But he works so hard at his game, Jack. And a great, great player. Now Michael on the downslope. Take this pin out, finish on a high. And look at that. So much spin generated, unfortunately. The crowd were over the moon with that shot. Unfortunately, he's not going to be too over the moon.
Coolwell and Cheese, as you can imagine, getting themselves ready for that. Well, looking more and more likely playoff, unless this one goes in.
Well, word would have got to him that he's left himself this. And they're listening for the crowds to go crazy if it goes in. Jack for the win. Good roll, good roll. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he thought he had it. He definitely thought he had that one. And I tell you what, he's left himself a bit of work to be done as well.
So close, they caught a bit of the hole as well.
Oh, unlucky Jack. Great effort, my friend. Playing some great golf.
Yeah, had an emotional roller coaster though, hasn't he, the last 6 holes?
And Michael, just a still nice little birdie would be nice. No, not quite hit, unfortunately, for the Irishman.
But that will leave him in a tie for 5th place at 9 under par.
Yeah, lots of pars on his cards, big stretches of pars. Didn't get anything to drop, unfortunately, for himself. As you can see, Hall of Slaley coming out to watch him. Oh, and he knocks that in lovely. 3-way tie we got.
Well, what a fabulous tournament this has been. Look at that scorecard. The Eagle 2 at 13, the double bogey, then following at 14. But a round of 70 for the overnight leader leaves him alongside Johnny Caldwell and Andrew Cheese. 12 under par. The Break90 Classic not done with yet. More drama still to come.
Well, what an exciting finish. We've now got a 3-man playoff between Jack Colgate, Jonathan Caldwell and Andrew Cheese. So let's get straight over to the 18th tee and join the action to find out who will win the Break90 Classic.
Well, the 13th event of the EuroPro Tour season. This the 6th playoff that we've had.
Same shot required from Jack if he can do it.
Right-hand side, Nicola.
Like he done before, but this is up the right-hand side. And this is a place you do not want to be. He was staring that down, and I think he knows that's in trouble. Now, Andrew Cheese had a long wait, him and Johnny. Lovely swing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's happy with that one. Picks the tee up nice and quickly. And look at that, catching that slope a little bit, and that's going to propel it another 15, 20 yards. Johnny Caldwell, he's birdied this hole already this week. He could do that again. And he likes that. He's hungry for it. Look at those eyes staring it down.
So 2 terrific tee shots. Colgate maybe in a spot of bother.
And as we can see, Johnny, good powerful swing, very aggressive. His transition into the ball is great, clears his hips out the way and massive extension through the ball. As we can see it, he's hungry for this. Now Jack, long shot in. There's another great strike, looks like it's heading down the right-hand side. And he's found the dance floor. And that's well done from over there.
Yeah, excellent shot. Of course, all 3 of these players looking for their first Euro Pro Tour title.
Johnny. Oh no, it was a bit quick. Didn't complete that backswing stroke wide. It's just gone straight to the left-hand side. And Johnny's going to find some trouble down there, unfortunately.
So a chance maybe for Andrew Cheese to give himself a real shot at the title here.
Massively. And that looks a lovely swing. What's he got in store for us? Oh my goodness, go on then! Oh! Holy guacamole, what a shot!
Well, it didn't go in because it would have ended it there and then. But you have to say now he is red-hot favourite to take this title. That was incredible. We've seen some terrific shots today. Colgate, of course, holding his second to 13. But given the circumstances, that was the shot of the day.
Without doubt, Richard. Without doubt, my friend. That was glorious to watch.
Got to go in, hasn't it, from Galwell?
It has. It has. And that is a phenomenal shot from there. Under any other circumstances, you would say fair play. But, I mean, Andrew Cheese has just hit an absolute worldie into that hole.
Yeah, dagger into the hearts of his opponents.
And look at this, all the fans are out, they're loving life. Such a great bunch of people around Slaley. They really are. Get behind the tournament. Now, Jack needs this, so needs this, to send it again into another hole. And it's not to be. And I've got to say, Andrew, well, he's got the smallest of tap-ins, unfortunately, for to take the win off of these boys.
If it was match play, they'd be shaking hands already, wouldn't they?
Yeah, of course they would. I mean, Jack, just for his confidence now to keep this one going, put that little bit of pressure on Andrew, if there is any. And that's lovely. That's well done. That was a great 4 from a poor tee shot. But they know. And Johnny Caldwell as well. This would be a great up and down from the side of that green. Pretty much in no man's land. Shows his flair around the greens if this goes in as well. Yes, it does.
2 terrific 4s.
Great 4s. Great 4s.
But
Andrew Cheese could hold this with his eyes closed.
What a second shot that was at this first playoff hole. And the Break90 Classic champion is Andrew Cheese with a stunning birdie at the first extra hole. One of the shots of the season, never mind the day.
Amazing, Richard, amazing.
And Andrew Cheese, in his rookie year on the EuroPro Tour, has won it. And it means he goes just outside that all-important top 5 on the race to Alguna. Still 3 more events to the Tour Championship.
Welcome to the prize presentation for the Break90 Classic here on the HotelPlanner.com PGA EuroPro Tour, and congratulations to your winner, Andrew Cheese. Very well deserved applause there, Andrew. First of all, talk me through today. 6 birdies out there alongside your playing partner Jonathan, also carding the same score. Came in on 12 under. What did you think at that point? Jack was still 1 ahead.
Yeah, Jack was 1 ahead. He had, I think, maybe 4 holes to play. I had a putt on the last as well, to decent chance to get to 13. Missed it, and I thought that was it, but luckily done enough to get into the playoff, and that was there.
Tough for Jack, but great for you to end up in a playoff. And what an approach shot to go and win it. You must have been pretty happy with how that one came off.
Yeah, it was good. It was hard to tell playing down the hill. You never know how far it's going to go. But when it pitched and it landed, it turned out as good as I could have hoped.
Well, this is your first year on the EuroPro Tour, isn't it? And your first win. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Coming on to this year, I was just hoping to make a few cuts and get used to it for this year, and I've done better than expected so far. So hopefully push on now and maybe get into the top 5 positions.
Yeah, well, congratulations today. Fantastic job. And I'm going to introduce now Grant McKenzie, the General Manager from Slaley Hall, to come and present the trophy.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations once again to Andrew, and join us next time for the WPT Invitational at Prince's Golf Club.